You are arrogant. You have no empathy. It is why women don't want to be with you, says my ex-partner and friend. We're in my kitchen in the dark. My kids are upstairs sleeping, so we're talking quietly. I resist the urge to defend myself because I know this is how people see me. I also know that that is not who I really am. They told me to toughen. They told me to put people down. They said, this is how you win and behave as a man. So I did, with my friends, with my ex-wife, with myself. I'm 13 years old, rummaging through the rubbish bin, and I pick up the potato, onion, and carrot peels. My stomach churns with guilt for the waste I'm a part of. So I go outside and bury them beneath the gnarly old banksia tree outside the kitchen window. Mum sees me do this a few more times over the next few days. She puts out a little bucket for me, and soon I start the family compost and then the family garden. Oh, look at sensitive Steve. He's so sensitive. Life with my two older brothers and my friends is all about competition. Who's the toughest? Who's the best? I go along with it for a bit. I enjoy some of it, but I know there is more to life than this. You will make a difference in the world, says my grandfather. That I know is true. I've just come in from playing backyard cricket with my brothers. This again. I just want to be safe, not care about the world, and I need to win. But when I stop and think about what my grandfather told me, I can hear some truth in his words, but I don't want to listen. I get good at sport, I suppress my self-expression, and I'm always ready to defend myself. I learn to value my self-worth based on what I achieve. I get social anxiety, I'm righteous, and I'm lonely. That guy doesn't know what he's talking about, says my friend Mark. So I turn with a sense of superiority. I don't talk about people behind their backs. I'm new to Tasmania, and already I'm showing people my righteousness. My housemate has graciously introduced me to her friends, and I feel I'm messing it up already. Luckily for me, Mark leans in and says, mate, I reckon you ought to come and join our men's circle. And so I do. I dive into the men's work and I feel connection and community. What are you looking at us for like you're better than us? I'm at the Tasmanian men's gathering. I've been working on letting go the layers and layers of protection. I'm making deeper connections and I'm enjoying the community. But there's still a way to go and old habits are hard to shake. You look terrible, mate. I let go and the tears flow out. My sword and my shield are down. I'm overwhelmed with sadness and exhaustion. When I left home that day, my wife could barely speak. She was so sad. I'm doing everything I can to hold my family together, but it's not going to help because my achieving my righteousness, that's the problem. I meet the group of 8 men I'll be leading for the next 4 days, and I'm petrified. What I can offer you is total acceptance and raw vulnerability. At the moment, I'm not capable of much else. I'm open and I feel freedom. I show people who I am. I stop judging people. They show me more of who they are. I'm following the example of so many beautiful men in this community. And for the first time in my life, I don't feel judged by anyone. This opens up a whole new world for me. Deeper connections, my nervous system settles down. I do Tantra workshops, I'm leading more men's groups, and I discovered dance as a way to play and express myself. I discover integral theory and I dive into what it offers. And within that, I'm lit up by unity consciousness, represented by the colour teal. I use this to develop my leadership ability and build my business using a model of working called teal organisations, which is inspired by bringing unity consciousness into how the organisation works. I then set up Teal Network Australia and host the first gathering at my place. Competition is still there, but it's not win-lose. It is now win-win, or even better, co-creation. It is just one of a number of ways in which we support each other to sharpen our tools. One of my staff says, I value that we are supported to grow, not just professionally, but more importantly, personally. My business is now 10 years old, and I've been running it with the Teal model, and I've asked my staff, what is it they value about working here? Another staff member says, I value that we have an inspiring purpose that we have all had a part of creating. We're also a safe place for people to have difficult conversations, be it conflict resolution, things aren't working out at home, or I'm just not liking my work. Our workplace is a place where there's connection, purpose, and fulfillment. I'm inspired and I want to now share this with the world. So I have a vision to set up a learning platform for the staff of organisations to help that organisation evolve. I think now of what my grandfather said, that I will make a difference in the world. And I'm so grateful that he could see what he did and he chose to share it with me. And I'm so grateful that I slowed down to listen. It's absurd to still have competition as the foundation for how an organisation works today. The next evolution of how organisations work is here, and it has fulfillment for everyone and an authentic relationship with nature. I have created it, I have been with it, I have seen others doing it. It is possible.